Hello everyone, this is Steve here, commentator for the Coin Master for Week 7 of EBL. For those who do not know, EBL stands for Elite Battle League. It is a tournament of PokeTubers fighting against each other to figure out who will be the champion. The regular rules, as everybody should know here, is that it is singles battle format, no held items. They have 2 out of 3 restricts they can bring, and the restricts cannot terrestrialize at all. With these rules, we will be figuring out who will be today's winner between the Coin Master, coach of Team Coin, and Kanto Kage, coach of the new Mexico Arcanines. This is Billy Bob here. It seems like we're going to be having a rematch against these two here in Week 7. We do apologize for not being here last week. It seems like Week 6, the Coin Master was awful week, which is very good. Gives them a nice little relaxation before having to get ready for playoffs, Week 7, and everything else just like that. I do agree there, Billy Bob. It is weird that they do have it, but it's understandable with everything that's going on. But for Week 7, we do have against the Kanto Kage, the coach of the New Mexico Arcanines. They have Grimmsnarl, Rotom Wash, Incineroar, Iron Hands, Mewtwo, Tornadus Therian Form, Sneasler, Milotic, and Glimmora. While the Coin Master still has Greninja, Renucleus, Terrakion, Skarmory, Hatterene, Kyurem, Dodonzo, Shaman Skyform, and Torkoal. I remember this going to the Coin Master's favor last time they fought, and I wonder how it's going to be going for this time in this fight, because normally whenever it's a rematch versus other people, it seems like it could go either way, and I'm really excited to see how this rematch is going to be going here today. We are here in the battle screen, and it seems like the Coin Master is bringing Shaman Skyforms, Kyurem, Torkoal, Dondozo, Hatterene, and Greninja. Wow. Kanto Kage is bringing Grimmsnarl, Sneasler, Mewtwo, Tornadus Therian Form, Rotom Wash, and Milotic. It seems both teams are bringing modified teams since the last time they have been fighting against each other. That, as we do see here, Steve, we do see that. We do see that Kanto Kage is now bringing both of the restricts this time instead of just a one restricts, but it's understandable with the new rules and everything. It is very understandable to get confused, but now that we're in Week 7, it seems like everybody's got a handle of the rules and everything, although it is weird on the Coin Master side to not be bringing 2 cores. He's only brought the 1 core, and then he brought a couple other Pokemon to help him out. As you can see here, he brought his Fire, Water, and Grass core, and then he brought his Legendary and then 2 other Pokemon to help him out. I wonder what's going on through his head here for this battle. That is a very good observation, Billy Bob. That is a very good observation. He didn't bring the Dragon Steel and Fairy Core. He brought the Dragon and Fairy type, but he decided to replace the Skarmory in the core with the Greninja. It seems like he is focusing on the 1 core, which may or may not help him in this battle. We will see. We do see the Grimmsnarl lead over on Kanto Kage side. Well, we do see Greninja on the Coin Master side. This is weird. Normally he's able to nickname all of his Pokemon, but it seems like this Greninja he didn't nickname at all, because we know he has a theme name with the mobsters and everything, but it seems like this Greninja doesn't have that nickname. I wonder why. That is a very observation here. Now, if you don't notice here, the Greninja is out in front of the Grimmsnarl, but it does switch out here and is going to be going into the Hatterene. It seems like he may have just forgot to nickname all of his Pokemon this week. We do not know. But we do see the Magic Bounce come into effect with the Thunder Wave, which is going to be good because it's going to return that Thunder Wave back to the Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl with pranksters known for throwing up screens, Will-O-Wisp, Thunder Waves, a bunch of support status moves, and having Hatterene out against the Grimmsnarl is good because it'll be able to reflect any of those status types moves. While it may not be able to help against the screens, it'll at least help reflect like the Thunder Waves and stuff like that. That is good. That is good to see. Although also people may not know, but Greninja would have been fine as well, just because of the fact that Dark types cannot be prankstered with status moves. The Grimmsnarl could have still used screens, but if it were to try to use like Pain Split or Thunder Wave or Will-O-Wisp on the Greninja, it would not have worked because it was a dark typing here. You are right, Billy Bob. Not everybody might not know that. And as we see here, we do see this Dark Reverse Very type, so we get to see that Pokemon switched out for Tornadus. I believe this is the first time that the Coin Master is fighting off against the Tornadus, and we get to see the Trick Room pop up, which is really good. I agree with you there, Steve. That Trick Room is really good because Hatterene is one of the slowest Pokemon. And if you've not looked at the Coin Master's team, it is one of the slowest teams out here and probably in the whole league. Having the Trick Room is going to be good because it makes it to where those slower Pokemon get to go first. It flips the speed. We do see the Mystical Fire happen, which is good because it lowers the special attack. Hatterene's already a special defensive beast, lowering the special attack of his Pokemon. Opponent's Pokemon is going to be fantastic here. You are right there, Billy Bob. That is very fantastic to see. With the Trick Room and the Mystical Fire, it seems like this Hatterene is set up to be annoying for all of the special attackers that Kanto Kage here has today. And he has quite a bit of them. He has the Rotom Water, so Tornadus, the Mewtwo, the Milotic. It seems like a lot of special attackers here on the Kanto Kage side. And we do see the Rotom come out here and take a Draining Kiss, which seems like it's built very bulky, which is going to be good against the Hatterene. The Hatterene's still going to be outspeeding no matter what, but it seems like we got two specially defensive bulky Pokemon here today. That is weird, but understandable, makes sense why I'd still go for Mystical Fire, even though it's not very effective. It will still lower that special attack on the Rotom, which is good, because then it means that the Hatterene can eat the heads. Ooh, but that paralysis from the discharge is not very good at all. For those who do not know, the difference between Discharge and Thunderbolt may be only like 10 power, but with Discharge you get a 30% chance to paralysis versus Thunderbolt's 10%. It depends on the situation, depends on which one's good or not. I agree with that. If you're looking for a lot of status and stuff like that with the Rotom, with Will-O-Wisp and everything, Discharge is your better chance here because it has a higher chance to paralysis. But we do see the Draining Kiss go off on the Rotom, does a little bit of decent damage. We do see the Discharge again go off on the Hatterene, does a little bit more damage you would think. And we do get to see the Trick Room going back to normal. We see these two behemoths out here just going out against each other. Two special attack tanks, or it seems that the Rotom is just bulky in general. We do not know because Rotom can be bulky in both defense and special defense, while Hatterene is mainly specializes in special defense here. So we do get to see how this Rotom is built, but we do see the Rotom now being switched out, and we do get to see another Pokemon coming on the Kanto Kage side. It's going to be the Tornadus. Now, for those who do not know, you see the health, and it could be like, why is the Tornadus healthier than it was last time? Tornadus has the ability Regenerator, which means that whenever it's switched out in and out of battle, it gets health restored each time it does. And yeah, sirree, that is one of the fantastic moves on Tornadus because it can use like U-turn and other moves and stuff like that. It is a very good ability for the Tornadus and everything, with a Regenerator and everything, because it can come in, do some massive damage or some status or some support, and then switch out and get some health back. It is a Pokemon known for switching in and out. And we do see the Dondozo come out, but it takes that Air Slash like a champ. Normally we see it buffed up in defense, but it seems like this week the Coin Master has buffed it up in special defense, which is going to be good against the team that we do see here. We do see the Super Effective Grass not taking a massive damage out of the Dondozo, but then we see the Avalanche on the Tornadus almost knocking it out. Seems like the Dondozo loves the Avalanche, but it makes sense because Dondozo's always so slow. Like I said before, again, with the Torkoal, the Hatterene, and the Dondozo, the Coin Master's team is so slow, so it makes sense to use moves to utilize that low speed, like the Avalanche. You all right there, Billy Bob. We do see the Avalanche come in, do the massive damage to Tornadus, and then we see the Hatterene come out, probably predicting the Grass Knot's going to eat that move, no problem at all. And then we do see the Hatterene going for the Trick Room again. It does allow the Tornadus to U-turn out into something else, hopefully get a little bit more HP because of the Regenerator, and hopefully we get to see the Hatterene not be paralyzed and throw off the Trick Room. Otherwise, Hatterene is going to be in a little bit of trouble because it is below HP and is going up against the Mewtwo on the Kanto Kage side. Mewtwo is very scary. It's one of the most powerful legendaries that we have seen here in the league. Almost outspeeding everything, special attack very high, and able to set up even more. It is one of those weird, awesome legendaries. Yeah, right there. His move pool is also insane too. Being a clone of Mew, for those who do not know, it has the ability to learn almost every TM possible. So it's kind of like almost fighting up a buffed up Mew on the special attack side. It is very fast, hits very hard, and has learned almost every move good for coverage. We do see the Hatterene was able to get the Trick Room off, which means that now the Hatterene is going to be faster than Mewtwo, and we're going to see what happens. It goes for the Dark Pulse, it goes for the Throat instead of the Mystical Fire, which is good because it knocks down the Mewtwo down to low HP, but we do see the Hatterene unfortunately go down. We do know that the Trick Room is still up, so I wonder where the Coin Master is going to be going to. You are right there, Billy Bob. The Coin Master still has a Trick Room up, so he goes for the Dondozo. Very smart play here because the Dondozo is still going to be slower than the Mewtwo, so will outspeed in the Trick Room. We do see going to go for Crunch now. We wonder if the Crunch is going to land on the Mewtwo or not. Kanto Kage could switch out here, or he could be like, I want to get a clean switch in to get rid of this Dondozo, because the Hatterene and Dondozo combo has been very annoying for Kanto Kage so far. It seems like that's the only thing the Coin Master seems to be going for. And we do see the Milotic come out. It takes that Crunch no problem at all. But it does lower defense, which is going to be very good as well. It's going to be able to eat the next hit. Not going to be able to eat the next hit no problem because of that Crunch. We do see the Dondozo go for Earthquake, deal massive damage on the Milotic, almost taking it out while it goes for a lowering voice, which is not bad. Although with the Dondozo being trained in special defense, yeah, that is the reason why I was able to take that hit no problem at all. We do have to see here what each trainer is going to go do, and he switches out the Milotic. I wonder who's going to be taking this next hit. It is going to be the Rotom here, Billy Bob, that's going to be taking the next hit. Now, we do have to wonder if it is built purely special defensively or defensively, and as we just seen here, it was built bulky in both areas. It was able to take that Crunch down no problem. With the Twisted Dimensions now returning, the Rotom will outspeed the Dondozo, and it seems like the Dondozo is taken out here. Rotom did manage to get a kill here, which is very good for the Rotom. Very good. It gets to live and cause some more status and other stuff like that either way. Now we do see the Greninja coming out here. We do see the Greninja coming out here, and even though it is a water type and stuff like that, it does have access to moves like Grass Knot, which is going to be very good against this Rotom, with its only weakness being Grass. That is one thing about that Greninja. Whenever it had the ability Protein back in Gen 6 and 7, and then like even though it's got a nerfed Protein, it still has it. It's got a wide range of move pull moves in order to be used all the time. So that way it can change his typings and everything. We do see the Grimmsnarl come out here against the Greninja, and we do see the Thunder Wave try to hit the Greninja, but of course, being a dark type, the Prankster does not work, while we do see the Greninja here just going for the Surf here. I wonder if that was a misclick or misinformation, or maybe they just didn't know about the dark typing and the Prankster. We will never know, but we do know that here the Coin Master seems to be looking at it in his favor and trying to take out his Grimmsnarl, which is going to be good because then it can't use the paralysis or the screens on any of the other Pokemon the Coin Master has. We see the Greninja get a kill. Woo-wee! And what is this? The attack rose, the special attack rose, and the speed rose? You are right there, Billy Bob, to gasp, because it is not a Greninja with Protein or Torrent. It is Battle Bond, which means that whenever it gets a kill, its attack, special attack, and speed get raised by 1. It is now seen that this Greninja is now super powered in its form now. Normally it was the Ash Greninja thing where it basically Mega Evolved into Ash Greninja back in Gen 7. However, it was not around for Gen 8 and Gen 9. They changed the Battle Bond ability going from your Ash Greninja to basically a buff and attack, special attack, and speed. Which is still good either way. It means that Water Shuriken is not that much powerful, but it still gives that buff to Greninja here. We do see the Coin Master looking for the terrestrialization here, but he seems a little bit confused. I can answer that one, Steve. See, I was helping him train and stuff like that, and we both seem to forgot about the stellar terrestrialization on the Greninja. We kind of just forgot about it. We were meaning to do the stellar terrestrialization, which would have been good because they would have given him stab at least once with all the different moves that you see here, but it seems like we forgot it, and it looks like it's going to be regular water terrestrialization. So I understand his predicament here and why he's not wanting to choose certain things. I wonder if he's still going to go with the terrestrialization or not, because with the Battle Bond, terrestrialization and is going to be a powerhouse with the Greninja. Oh, that is the reason, Billy Bob. That is the reason. It seems that the Coin Master here forgot to do stellar terrestrialization and is having a hard time to decide, but we do see the terrestrialization still come off the Greninja, which is still going to be good because without the Grimmsnarl there, the Greninja don't have to worry about his dark typing so much as far as the defensive side, and makes it to where that like it's not weak to fighting type moves or bug type moves. In case it does get hit, it's only weak to whatever the water typing is, and it does have Surf, so it's still double stab with his raise stats and everything. And it seems like the Surf is able to take out the Sneasler as well. Sneasler is very fast, but thanks to that +1 in speed with the Greninja, it doesn't have to worry about the speed on the Sneasler, and may not even have to worry about the speed on the Mewtwo as well. That Battle Bond on the Greninja is such a deadly thing. If it manages to get it off, it is just set up for a sweeping moment, and that is one of those terrifying things that have to deal with Greninja, because you have to worry about it getting a kill, getting Battle Bond put off, or you have to worry about the Protein and changing its abilities typings all the time. We do see the Tornadoes come out here, which is going to be probably a decent idea. We do see that the Codemaster here is just probably going to click Surf over and over again because of the terrestrialization and everything else. He wasn't able to plan all the moves that he wanted to, but we see the Tornado switch out, which surprised the Coinmaster, but it makes sense to me because you want to switch out to get another Pokemon to get Regenerator in there to hopefully get some more HP. We do see the Rotom come out here, and I'm sorry, that Rotom is not going to be living that move even though it's a Water type. I have to agree with you, Billy Bob. That Rotom was not going to hopefully live that move at all, even though it is a Water type, even though it is built bulkily. That Greninja with his plus stats and the Rotom being low HP, it just had no chance. We do see the Tornadoes come back out here again with more HP. We do have to wonder if that is going to make a difference or not. We do see here that the Greninja goes for the Surf, and we have to wonder if that Regenerator switch is going to help out here at all. And it appears that it does not. The Greninja takes out the Tornadoes here again. Ooh-wee, man, that Battle Bond sure is crazy. That Battle Bond Surf Terrestrialization combo, oh my gosh, that thing is so scary to have to deal with. Now, we do see the Mewtwo finally come out. This will be the pivotal moment for the Coinmaster because we have to figure out if the Greninja is going to be faster than the Mewtwo. Mewtwo is one of the fastest Pokemon out there alive, but it takes a lot for it to outspeed. And we do see the Greninja outspeeding the Mewtwo and most likely taking it out with the Surf, as we see here. Woo! You're all right there, Billy Bob. We do see the Greninja was able to outspeed the Mewtwo, which is very good because that just means that Greninja will be able to outspeed most of the other regular Pokemon and be able to do a lot of damage against the other Pokemon here. Milotic is in red health here. We do have to wonder what the movie's going to pick, which is going to be Grass Knot, which is weirdly enough, but I do understand it because even though with the Surf and everything, Grass Knot will still be super effective against the Milotic, making sure it takes it out. And we do see here that the Coinmaster is the winner of this fight. GG's to Kanto-Kage, coach of the New Mexico Arcanines. It seems like the way that the Coinmaster battled here proved to be in favor for him and everything. We do hope that everybody had a good day watching this battle. Billy Bob, do you have any last more comments? That Battle Bond sure is crazy. It's been waiting the entire season to see that Battle Bond come into action, but now that we're going to see it, I wonder how the Coinmaster is going to be utilizing it from here on forward. And with that, we will see everybody next time.